Prime Minister embarks on three-day visit to US, hopes talks with President Biden will boost bilateral relations. Assam government burns over 2,000 rhino horns. Chief Minister Himanta Biswa Sharma says it will send a message against poaching. Arunachal Pradesh Chief Minister receives Swarnim Vijay Mashal from Army, says state is proud of 1971 victory celebrations. Union Minister of State for Social Justice reviews progress of schemes in Meghalaya, expresses concern over smuggling of drugs. And in IPL cricket, Delhi Capitals to take on Sunrisers Hyderabad in Dubai in a short while from now. A very good evening, viewers. Welcome to the Northeast News Bulletin from the studios of DDK Guwahati. This is Sangeeta Bhattacharjee. Now the stories in detail. Prime Minister Narendra Modi departed for a three-day visit to the United States this morning. Modi said his visit will be an occasion to strengthen the comprehensive global strategic partnership with the US and consolidate relations with India's strategic partners, Japan and Australia. In his departure statement, Modi said he will review the Indo-US strategic partnership with President Biden and exchange views on regional and global issues of mutual interest. The Prime Minister said he is also looking forward to meet Vice President Kamala Harris to explore opportunities for cooperation between the two nations. Modi will participate in the first in-person Quad Leaders Summit along with President Biden, Prime Minister Scott Morrison of Australia and Prime Minister Yoshihide Suga of Japan. He said the summit provides an opportunity to take stock of the outcomes of the virtual summit in March this year. Today is World Rhino Day. The Assam government has publicly burned 2,479 rhino horns today. Senior officials said that perhaps this is the first time across the globe where such a large number of horns were destroyed. The Forest Department has decided to preserve 94 rhino horns for academic purposes, while 29 horns will be kept aside for various court cases. Chief Minister Dr. Himanta Biswa Sharma and Forest Minister Parimal Shuklabaidya attended the event held at Bokakhat. The Chief Minister said the step has been taken to send a strong message against poaching and make people aware that rhino horns do not have any medicinal value. It can be mentioned here that Assam is home of 71% of the world's one-horned rhino population. Among the destroyed rhino horns, the heaviest horn was 3.05 kilogram, while the average weight of horns was 560 grams.
সেই মানুহজনক আমি হিন্দু হক মুসলমান হক খ্রিস্টান হক আমি
In Manipur, Chief Minister N. Biren Singh today announced that the Kaimai railway station will be renamed as Rani Gaidinliu railway station. In a tweet, he said people will always remember the sacrifice made by Rani Gaidinliu. She had joined the fight against British rule in Manipur when she was just a teenager. In another tweet, the Chief Minister said there will be one PSA oxygen plant in Tamenglong district. As a result, the people of the district will not face the problem of oxygen shortage in future. In Arunachal Pradesh, Chief Minister Pema Khandu on Tuesday received the Swarnim Vijay Mashal, or the Victory Flame, from General Officer Commanding 5 Mountain Division Major General Zubin A. Moinbala that reached Tawang on Monday, travelling all the way from New Delhi last year. The Chief Minister Khandu in his speech said Arunachal Pradesh, that shares international borders with 3 countries, is proud to be a part of the celebrations and humbled to pay respects to the 1971 war heroes by hosting the Swarnim Vijay Mashal. The Swarnim Vijay Mashal, or the Victory Flame, symbolizes India's victory over Pakistan in 1971. The celebration of 50 years of the victory, Swarnim Vijay Varsh, was flagged off by Prime Minister Narendra Modi from the National War Memorial in New Delhi on December 16, 2020. In Meghalaya, Union Minister for Social Justice and Empowerment, Dr. Virendra Kumar, on Tuesday reviewed the work of the state government as well as various NGOs for the welfare of persons with disabilities during his one-day visit. He reviewed the implementation of various central schemes in the state. He said his ministry is working for the welfare of transgenders and beggars, and further informed that it has plans to get them involved in skill development programs. He said NGOs play a pivotal role in developing the sector. He also expressed concern over the trans-border smuggling of drugs to the northeast from across the border, which affects the youth of the region.
में आ रहा है, इसको रोकने के लिए राज्य सरकारों का भी सहयोग लेकर नशीली दवाओं को आने से रोकना और हमारे युवाओं को इन नशा मुक्ति केंद्रों के माध्यम से नशे की गिरफ्त से बाहर लाना ताकि
In Assam, Union Minister of State for Education Dr. Rajkumar Ranjan Singh today said problem solving and employment generation are the two main objectives of the national education policy. He was addressing the national and state level teachers function at PWD Convention Center in Guwahati. He presented national awards to Konkon Kishore Datta of Bamun Pukhuri High School, Jorhat, and Binanda Sorgiari of KB Deolkusi Higher Secondary School, Baksa, and state level awards to 35 others. Assam Education Minister Dr. Ronoj Pegu, while addressing the function, said upgradation of the state schools is already underway. And now on to the COVID update from the nation. More than 82.65 crore vaccine doses have been administered so far under the nationwide vaccination drive. The Union Health Ministry has said that over 26,000 new cases were detected in the last 24 hours. India's active case load stands at 3,01,989 and it is lowest in 186 days. Active cases account for less than 1% of total cases. It is currently at 0.90% and lowest since March last year. The ministry said the recovery rate is currently at 97.77% and it is highest since March last year. Till now, over 3 crore 27 lakh people have recovered from COVID-19. In the COVID update from the region, Arunachal Pradesh logged 413 active cases, 53,504 discharge cases, while the dead account for 273. In Assam, the caseload for active cases is 3,734, while 5,87,970 have been cured. The tally for the dead is 5,813. With 2,174 active cases, Manipur recorded 1,14,861 discharge cases. The death toll stands at 1,835. Settled with 1,878 active cases, Meghalaya has recorded 76,558 cured cases, even as the dead account for 1,381. Mizoram has a caseload of 15,363 active cases, followed by 67,184 released cases. The dead account for 268. Nagaland has 470 active cases, as cured cases logged at 29,832. The tally for the dead is 657. Reporting 627 active cases, Sikkim has notched up 30,007 cases, 7 released cases. The death toll is 380. Lastly, Tripura reports 353 active cases, 82,794 cured cases. The dead account for 809. Tripura Chief Minister Biplab Kumar Deb today said he had a dream that by October 2021, 50,000 ducklings should be reared in the Rudrasagar wetland. In a series of tweets, he said that as per the latest reports, 48,000 ducklings have been released into the lake so far. Under the leadership of Prime Minister Narendra Modi, the state government is marching ahead on the path of making Tripura Atmanirbhar and restoring the wetlands of Rudrasagar. The Union government has decided to appoint Air Marshal V.R. Chaudhary, presently Vice Chief of Air Staff, as the next Chief of the Indian Air Force. He will assume charge after the retirement of Air Chief Marshal Rakesh Kumar Singh Bhadoria on the 30th of this month. Air Marshal V.R. Chaudhary was commissioned into the fighter stream of Indian Air Force on the 29th of December 1982. Air Marshal Chaudhary is decorated with Param Vishisht Seva Medal, Ati Vishisht Seva Medal and Vayu Sena Medal. In IPL cricket, Delhi Capitals will take on Sunrisers Hyderabad in Dubai at 7:30 this evening. Last evening, Rajasthan Royals beat Punjab Kings by 2 runs in the final ball thriller. Put into bat first, Rajasthan Royals posted 185 runs in 20 overs, riding on Yashasvi Jaiswal's 49 of 36 balls, Mahipal Lomror's 43 of 17 and Evan Lewis 36 of 21. For Punjab, Arshdeep Singh scalped 5 wickets while Mohammad Shami finished with 3. In reply, opening partnership between KL Rahul and Mayank Agarwal once put Punjab Kings in a comfortable position. However, Punjab could only score 183 for 4 in the stipulated 20 overs. For Rajasthan, Kartik Tyagi took 2 wickets. In Sikkim, the Vanijya Utsav got underway on Tuesday at the Directorate of Handicrafts and Handlooms premises in Gangtok. The program was jointly organized by Spices Board India, Union Ministry of Commerce and Industries, Sikkim Commerce and Industries Department and Directorate General of Foreign Trade as part of Azadi Ka Amrit Mahotsav, marking 75 years of independence. Advisor to Sikkim Commerce and Industries Department, Kado Shering Namka, inaugurated the event and visited stalls showcasing organic products set up by organizations like Sikkim Supreme and Sikkim Milk Union and self-help groups, among others. In Meghalaya, the chief advisor to the state government and former Chief Minister Dr. D.D. Lapang inaugurated the Northern Rebhoy College in the premises of Higher Secondary School Devon Umden. The inaugural function was also attended by Vincent H. Pala and Nongpo MLA Meral Bon CM. Others who were present on the occasion included Rebhoy Deputy Commissioner R.M. Kurba and Joint Director of Education V.S. Nongbet. And to end the news, the main points once again. Prime Minister embarks on 3-day visit to U.S., hopes talks with President Biden will boost bilateral relations. Assam government burns over 2,000 rhino horns. Chief Minister Himanta Biswa Sharma says it will send a message against poaching. Arunachal Pradesh Chief Minister receives Swarnim Vijay Mashal from Army, says state is proud of 1971 victory celebrations. Union Minister of State for Social Justice reviews progress of schemes in Meghalaya, expresses concern over smuggling of drugs. And in IPL cricket, Delhi Capitals to take on Sunrisers Hyderabad in Dubai in a short while from now. And that brings us to the end of this evening's bulletin. Thank you for tuning in. Namaskar.